and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis and today I want to show you how to make my yummy sourdough bread and butter pudding cake. As I just mentioned, today I'm going to show you how to make my delicious sourdough bread and butter pudding cake.
Yummy.
This recipe is really easy to do. And I'm making this because our neighbours, God bless them, came round and trimmed our hedges the other day in the front garden, well, on our front drive. So I thought I'd make these as a little thank you cake. Thank you cake? Yeah, thank you cake. And while I was making them, I thought I'd share this recipe with you. So here is how to make
bread and butter pudding.
My delicious bread and butter pudding cake. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to preheat the oven to 180 degrees. What I'm going to do is I'm going to oil a baking tray. So I have a baking tray here that I'm going to put a little bit of oil in the base of. And then I'm going to spread this around with my plastic brush. It doesn't have to be too much oil either. Just a tiny amount is good. And I'm going to make sure I spread around the sides of the tin as well. And then I'm going to put 2 pieces of baking paper in. So I've already cut these pieces of baking paper to the size of the baking tray. I'll just put a bit of oil on the bottom one as well, just to make sure the top one sticks down. And then I'm going to put another bit of oil into the baking tray, and I'm going to brush this around, and then I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to go on and make the cake now. So I've got about 500 grams of sourdough bread crumbs in this bowl. You don't have to use sourdough, you can use any type of bread you like with this, but basically what I do is we get a sourdough each week from the
bread store.
From the bread store on our high street, and I normally get left with the ends. So what I tend to do is put the ends in a bag, and then I thought I'd make a sourdough bread and butter pudding cake with that. So this is 500 grams, as I said, of sourdough bread that I've blended in my NutriBullet to make into crumbs. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder in there. 1, 2. And then I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon as well, like so. And then I'm also going to add about 100 grams of raisins to that as well. And this is what I call my dry ingredients. And I'm just going to mix these round in the bowl. Take out any lumps of big dough that you might see, big pieces of bread that you might see. And that is the dry ingredients done then. So I'm going to set this aside and I'll move on to the wet ingredients now. So a certain little man wants to crack the egg.
Do I do it in here?
Yeah, do it into that bowl. So I've let him crack the egg. So in this bowl I have about 100 grams of ghee. You can use unsalted butter or vegan butter as well if you can get it. And then I'm going to let him crack the eggs into the bowl. Oh my god, there's so much shell in that, Ted. Right. So Teddy's now going to scramble the eggs. So as I said, in this bowl I have 100 grams of ghee, and then I've got 100 grams of coconut sugar. You can use brown sugar as well, or any type of sugar you like. I use coconut sugar or brown sugar because it slides through the liver easier, so it's a bit better for the body. And then I'm going to put in 400 mils of milk. Yeah, that's perfect, thank you.
Where can I pour it in?
You can pour it into that bowl. So Ted has scrambled 2 large eggs for me.
Can I pour it in now?
Yeah, pour it in. And as I said, I've got 400 mils of milk. I've got oat milk, but you can use any type of milk you like. I'm just going to add that in. And then I'm going to mix all of these ingredients together. Like so. Finally, I'm going to add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. So hopefully this is all going to fit in. Yep, that's perfect. So I'm just going to add those together. And the ghee, if you want to know how to make ghee, I will put the video and recipe in the description box below for you. Ghee is basically butter but without the milk, so you boil off the milk on the stove. It's a bit like clarified butter, but clarified butter still has a bit of milk in it, whereas ghee is just the fat of the butter. So if you want to know how to make that, I'll put that recipe down below. And I'm just going to mix all of these ingredients together now until everything is well mixed in, which I think it is now. So basically all of the bread has to soak up all of the wet ingredients. And that's looking really nice now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that into the baking tray, like so. And I'm just going to flatten it down. And then I'm going to put this into the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until the top goes a really nice golden brown colour. And that will be cooked. So the sourdough bread and butter pudding is done. It's a really lovely golden brown colour, and I'm just going to put a skewer into it just to check that it's cooked on the inside, and it is. So I'm going to take this out of the oven now, and I am going to leave it to cool, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do after that. So my sourdough bread and butter pudding cake has been cooling for a good hour now, and it's completely cool. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to take it and put it onto a chopping board, hopefully without breaking it. There we go. So I'm just going to turn it upside down, like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just slice it now. And then you can serve this with a nice cup of tea in the afternoon, or you can have it as dessert with custard or ice cream, so you could heat it up again in the microwave or in the oven for a little while and have it with custard or ice cream or cream. It makes a delicious afternoon treat or a really great dessert as well. So yes, that is my bread and butter, sourdough bread and butter pudding cake done. Yummy, yummy. So that's how you make my yummy sourdough bread and butter pudding cake, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you, and all of the other recipes I've mentioned in this video I will link in the description box below too. So that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.